Hello everyone, welcome to my pickups video of March 2022. Let's start off with the first pickup, which was from a local collector who had just set a lot of things for sale. There was a bunch of Nintendo 64 stuff. I commented on his listing of Banjo-Kazooie that I was interested, but only if he would trade for something. He was sizing down his collection so he wouldn't trade, but he had some other stuff that was going to be set for sale later, but not yet. And he sent me a list and I picked out some stuff, and the next few things that I'm going to show you I got for 400 kroner from him. There was this boxed copy of F-Zero for the Super Nintendo. There's no inlay, but it did come with a box protector and one of these, which can hold the manual and the cartridge. Then there was two PS2 games. The first Sly game, I have 2 and 3, but not the first one. And then Beautiful Joe. This one is very scratched, but it was also cheap, and he said that he had completed the game on with this exact disc, so it will probably work. And then there was also this S-video cable for the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. It gives a clearer image than the standard composite or RF that they normally use. Next up is this PlayStation 2 game and this PS3 game. It was from a guy selling a bunch of PlayStation 2 and 3 games for 10 kroner each. I got those two, and with shipping that was 62 kroner. They are both in good condition. Then we have a Mega Drive Model 2, that's Genesis Model 2 depending on where you live, with 2 controllers and some games. The video cord here is especially interesting because it's an official SEGA SCART cable, meaning that it gives the best image possible from a Mega Drive, and it's even the official one from back in the day, not a modern reproduction. So that's kind of rare, but I don't really know the value of it. The reason I bought it was not for the console, because I already have one. It was for the games. There was all of these are complete in box, by the way. There was Aladdin, that's the Lion King, but in a different language. I think that's French. Echo the Dolphin, Formula 1, some tennis game, Grand Slam or something, NBA Live 96, and Sonic the Hedgehog. There aren't any very expensive games, but altogether this was quite a good value for what I paid, which was 768. I have another thing that I got using money from my game fund. What I initially wanted was this right here, which is the first Mario Brothers game and then Duck Hunt on one cartridge. I need it for a convention where I'm in charge of a competition where it's about setting the fastest time on the first level of Mario Brothers. So I wanted to get this, but unfortunately this is actually quite an expensive game in Denmark. I paid 325 for this cartridge, plus Rad Racer because it was cheap, and then the gun for Duck Hunt. This was by far the most expensive thing that I bought. It's not rare or anything, it's just really expensive for absolutely no reason. I wanted to try the Mario game first because I needed it for that competition, but sadly when I plug it in and turn it on, then I just get a white screen and nothing, no matter how much I clean it. I haven't tried using isopropyl alcohol yet, as you're supposed to, but I'm gonna do that and hope to see if it works. On a more positive note, this zapper is incredibly satisfying to use. The click is just amazing, and it doesn't feel too light, it feels like a really quality product. Next up are these 8 Nintendo DS games that I got locally for 200 kroner. There is some good ones in between here, like Mario Kart, Zelda Phantom Hourglass, Rayman, and Mario Brothers. This one is not worth very much because it's just a demo of the game, which came with a lot of DS consoles back in the day. The Zelda game and one of the Harry Potter games are actually American copies, as you can tell by the thinner black cases and the ESRB rating instead of the normal European PEGI one. But it shouldn't really matter because it should still work on a European console. Also a little update on this game. I have tried to clean it with isopropyl alcohol to no avail. I have tried to resolder the chips inside and it still doesn't work. One last thing I can try is replacing the capacitor inside, but I don't have much hope left for it. So that's not good. And lastly, there's 3 games that I got for 15 kroner each at my local thrift store. That's 45 in total. There was Supercar Street Challenge, Play TV, and Warriors Legends of Troy, which is an expensive game, and I'm probably going to sell it to pay a bit back. That was it for this episode. So let's take a quick overview of everything that I picked up. There was this Mega Drive that I got for cheap with a bunch of games. A lot of good games actually. Then there was the boxed copy of F-Zero, the 2 NES games along with the Zappa that actually no, this game didn't work. Don't know about the Zappa. And then there was a bunch of good Nintendo DS games like Zelda, Rayman, Mario and Mario Kart, and some good PS2 games right here, especially Beautiful Joe and Sly Raccoon. Then we have God of War and Warriors Legends of Troy. So some good pickups this month. I'll see you next month.